Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we have here a brand new smart band from Huawei. It's called the HUAWEI Band 10 and it's said to offer smartwatch-like features. That means it can track your health, track your fitness, has a very long battery life of between 8 to 14 days depending on your usage. It also supports QR Pay with Touch and Go, which is the first here in Malaysia. And more importantly, it costs under 150 bucks. That makes it very affordable to actually get one. So without further ado, let's just jump onto the table itself and get a bit of a close-up on what these Huawei bands can do. Now, first things first, we should check out their design. Now, in terms of the colorways, there's actually 6 available. So you wouldn't have any issues finding one that you like because, all these colors actually look quite nice. My personal favorite is the black, white, and the blue, but let me know which is your favorite color. Now, if you just look a little bit closer to the straps themselves, you notice that these are made of very soft silicone, so they feel very comfortable on your wrist, even if you are wearing it at night to track your sleeps. Now, speaking about that, it's also worth mentioning that these bands themselves are super lightweight, they're very slim, and again, you won't feel like you're actually wearing a smart band on your wrist, which is actually very comfortable. Moving on, in terms of the case itself, there's actually 2 variants over here. There's one that's made of plastics, and there's also another one that's made of aluminum alloy. Personally, I would say that just go for the aluminum alloy version because not only does it look a little bit better, but it also feels more premium when you're just wearing it on your wrist. Now, last but not least, in terms of the display, we do get a very bright display at the front here that's also able to show always on display, so you can actually look at your clock without having to actually move your wrist. So that's great just in terms of the design. Now let's move on and talk a bit about how it tracks your health as well as your fitness. Now the Huawei Band 10 is able to track your all-day heart rate, your stress, your SpO2, and more importantly, is great for tracking your sleeps right now. So Huawei has put in a lot of effort to make this sort of like a pro-level sleep analysis. That means that you'll be able to show your deep sleep, your light sleep, your REM. It's also able to show you your average heart rate, your average HRV, and a lot of insight so you can understand your sleep even better. Now, I think these days we always take our sleep for granted, but with the Huawei Band 10, we can take a deeper look at how our sleep has been going for the past 1 week and maybe make the necessary changes that we need to make to ensure that we get a better overall sleep. So that's great there. Now, furthermore, the band itself is also able to track your emotion, and that's actually reflected in the panda watch face that you can find on the band itself. Now, this is actually very similar to the one on the Huawei Watch GT5 series, and it's the first time Huawei is bringing emotion tracking onto the smart bands as well. So yeah, a lot of insights that's being tracked by the Huawei Band 10, but you can find out more details in the app, which you can download on both Android and iOS. Now moving on, let's talk a little bit about the fitness tracking that the Huawei Band 10 can do. So over here, the Band 10 can actually support more than 100 activities, so it has your standard running, outdoor walking and all that. They'll all be tracked. It also supports even more precise swimming, and that will be great for swimmers. So you can track all your activities on a daily, including your steps and all that. And you can also check out if you've closed your rings on the band itself, or again, deep dive into the app for more insights. Now, a few more other features that you might want to take note of the Huawei Band 10 is naturally it can show all your notifications regardless of iOS or Android. It also comes with a battery life of up to 14 days, but I would say a normal usage would take you up to 8 days, which is still great because you don't have to charge the band at all for more than an entire week. And if you do, it actually takes just 45 minutes to charge the device up from 0 to 100%, which is again fairly quick. Now before we go, let me share with you how you can use the QR Pay with Touch and Go. It's actually a very simple process. All you need to do is actually go into your Touch and Go app and link your smartphone together with the band, and instantly, within a minute or two, you actually be able to show your QR code on the band itself. So whenever you're going to the grocer, for example, when you make a payment, you can just show the QR code and you'll be able to make your payment via Touch and Go. It's super convenient and easy. So there you have it. That's pretty much the Huawei Band 10 in a nutshell. For under 150 ringgit with the early bird voucher, it's actually offering you a pretty compelling package. What you're already getting here is a super lightweight smartwatch-like smart band that tracks your health, fitness, supports QR Pay, and comes with a long battery life. Now just so you know, the normal price for the standard version is RM189 and the aluminum alloy version is going for RM219. Anyways, if you want to find out more about them or if you want to grab one real quick, you can check out the links down below. Thank you for watching today's video all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.